is the 90s and there is time for KLAX. Does that feel like such a 90s thing to say? Like, they came up with some weird phrases back then. Yeah, the 90s was kind of like the last decade where it was kind of had its own vibe and feel to it, it's like they definitely wanted to separate themselves from the 80s. Like, it's like, okay, it's the 90s, we're going to do our own thing, and we're just going to have our own feel and vibe here. So, I think this game, KLAX, and that phrase right there, kind of just captures the moment and the feel and the vibe of the 90s, right? It's like, yeah, when you had shows like The State on MTV, where the guy's like, yeah, that's a whole lot of pudding, where there was like literally a pile of pudding on the floor 3 feet tall. It's like, it's the 90s. It was like a strange time, kind of, right? So, anyways, yeah, we're getting into some KLAX tonight. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Doing some KLAX tonight. This is on the Sega Genesis, so we are in the Sega room. I have this version, I have this game on the Nintendo also, original Nintendo. But I recently just picked it up on Sega Genesis at a local shop because, the graphics are going to be better. The graphics and sound probably going to be better. So, in a lot of cases, I want the best version of the game that's available to me, and that is, playing on original hardware. Well, playing original software on original hardware. I don't do, emulators, really. The only emulators I would do would be like if it was, I do have a few games on disc for the Wii, like the Data East Classics, so that's technically emulation. But I don't have an emulator to where I can download the ROM and that sort of stuff. I just never got into that. I tried it briefly years ago. There was a site called ROM Nation, because I wanted to play Mechanized Attack, right? Because that was like a favorite, first-person shooting game, light gun game from the arcades in the late 80s there. I wanted to play that game. I remember downloading, trying to do it, but it's like I didn't do something right. It's like I downloaded the ROM, but it wouldn't play, so it's like, after that, I'm like, yeah, I'm not a computer whiz, so it's like, this is beyond me, so I'll just stick to, the real deal and just play it that way. So yeah, the only form of emulation I do is like on a compilation disc, if it'd be like, like that. Like I said, I got a Data East Classics on, for the Wii. And I also do have like SNK Arcade Classics on the Wii. So I do have a couple game discs like that. During my days when I had a PlayStation 2, which I would like to get a PS2 again. I want to get the original Fat Boy version. I didn't like the Slim. It just kind of felt cheap. And, well, the flip top, the flip top for where you put the disc in was kind of... It was kind of fragile, and so yeah, I want the original thick version where it's got the tray that ejects out, that sort of thing. But yeah, I would like to get another PS2 someday, and play some games. I remember I did have some like Capcom classics on that one too. So, all right, enough about that. Enough about the history and all that stuff. So let's get into this game, KLAX. I did do a video of this and play it on the NES some time ago. It's been a while. But yeah, since I got this version now, what I'll be doing is I'll be heading to my local shop and trading that NES version back in, and I'll just keep the KLAX version here, the KLAX version, keep the Sega Genesis version here. That way I got the best version possible. I honestly think the best version of this game would be on the TurboGrafx 16. Even better than the Genesis version. I actually had it on the... I actually had like the Turbo Express, which was like the handheld. Okay, and the cool thing about that was it played the same exact game as the full-size TurboGrafx console. So that was the cool thing about it. You could take your same game on the go with you. right? Even had a TV tuner in it, that sort of thing. You know, back when the analog TV signals was going out, you could watch TV on the things. It was cool. But yeah, I played on the small screen, but I think that was the best version available. But anyways, let's get into this version here. Let's see how the Sega Genesis did for KLAX, right? So we're in the settings here. Difficulty, we're going to leave it on medium. Sure, we'll leave the difficulty ramping on. Credit limit, I'm just going to play for a little bit tonight. It's going to be a shorter video, not going to be a super long video. Let's see, music. You can have music on or off. Let's have music on, music's nice. That was the one thing about NBA Jam. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Title palette A. Oh, you can choose the different colors here, huh? I like the solid colors. Oh, okay, so guess we'll go with A. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but with a lot of comparisons between Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, NBA Jam is one I've seen a comparison on. For the Super Nintendo, for whatever reason, they chose to not have music in that during the game, so it's kind of weird. So yeah, I just did an NBA Jam video for a Sega Genesis Tournament Edition, so thought that was a little weird there, why they would choose to not have music for Super Nintendo. Alright, let's get into some KLAX on Sega Genesis. Okay. There it's showing you how to play. You just get 3 in a row of the matching colors. So yeah, you can stack them. You can stack them diagonally, horizontal, straight up, and vertical. So it's kind of neat. A KLAX is 3 tiles of the same color, so that's what a KLAX is. All right, let's play some KLAX. So yeah, it starts out slow here, Well, it looks like we're in a parking area outside there. So yeah, you got your little catcher here. You got to come over here and catch the color tiles and drop them down below. So yeah, this is definitely a game just to relax to, Hey, we cleared the level already. Those cool sound effects, huh? Cool, but slightly kind of off-kilter sound effects. Hint, the paddle can hold up to 5 tiles. Okay, that's nice to know. So you can hold up to 5 before you have to drop any. That's what happens when you don't got nothing to drop there. So yeah, you can see they're moving a little faster this time. Do you guys like games like this? Do you ever play stuff like this? It's got a different, it's a whole different experience than, like from your fighting games or shooting games. This is just matching colors up and dropping them there. It's getting a little faster now. Ooh. Definitely got that Sega sound effects going on there, don't it? Okay, this says diagonal wave. You must get 3 diagonals. So now they're forcing me to do it a different way, or a certain way. Red. So there's a blue. We can put that blue there. Well, let's see if I can. There we go. Cool. There's a pink. Cool. Points wave. You must get 10,000 points. Okay. A 5 in a row. KLAX counts as 3 KLAX. Alright. So listen here, we just got to get 10,000 points. Any way you can get it. This is a very different game as far, even though it's like, yes, it's matching colors and like a puzzle type game. Did that green in the wrong spot, but it's very different though, because you know it's not like Tetris or Columns. Or even like Dr. Mario. It's just very different altogether. You know, it's like kind of like a pseudo 3D, like they're coming at you here. So that's kind of cool. Oh, fell. Dropped it. Hey, I thought I was there. Oops. You can only get 3 falls. It's kind of funny, huh? Like, what? Okay, we're starting over. I'll see how I do this time around, and I'll probably call it a night after this wave. I missed it. I'm not an expert at this game, you know. I'm not a pro, so I really wouldn't consider myself a pro. Maybe a Tech Motor Bowl, maybe that one. But I'm just more of a casual gamer, you know. I don't seek perfection, that sort of thing. Definitely ramping up here the speed of the tiles. doing a little better. Oops. I jinked myself. Yep. Oh, I jinxed myself. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight, guys. Just wanted to share this game with you and put a video out tonight. Congratulations, you have made the KLAX Hall of Fame. Enter your initials. Really? I made the Hall of Fame? I'm going to do the classic bad. I would put that initials in the arcades a lot. Bad for, I guess, because I was a fan of the Bad Dudes game. Oh, bad, right? Yep. And number 4 there on the right side. Huh. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It's a different game, but it's just got that 90s quirkiness to it, right? You know, that 90s quirkiness, feel and vibe to it. That's just my opinion, an observation of the game. But it's kind of cool though. It's something different, right? It's like it's definitely will put a twist into your you know, normal gaming routine. So those are my thoughts on it. But it's enjoyable, you know, for what it is, you know. Like I said, something different, something to break up your usual routine. So if you got a case of the mundanes, right, going on, then maybe a few sessions of KLAX is your prescription, is your antidote to that problem. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for tonight. We'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one. I'll see you when I see you. But if this is your first time to the channel, tap subscribe and then the bell ding ding so you're notified when I upload the videos. So until next time, guys, stay frosty, keep it retro, and come Lord Jesus.